What is up, guys? Today we're going to be reviewing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Cold War is the game right after MW Modern Warfare. Cold War is a Call of Duty game, so it should be great. It's got high expectations, of course. We're going to be breaking this down into 3 categories. We're going to grade each category: campaign, multi, and zombies, 1 out of 10. Warzone has not come out yet, so we're just going to be grading those 3. Let's get into it.
And to start it off, we're going to be talking about multiplayer. Multiplayer is one of Call of Duty Cold War's biggest game modes for sure. Most players buy the game just to play multiplayer because multiplayer is a great game in Call of Duty and well known. Modern Warfare was a game that came before Cold War, and Modern Warfare's multi was really good, so it's kind of hard to take a step up from Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare had a bigger variety more of a variety of guns. It was just better overall. Cold War's multi hit kind of flat. I think I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 due to the fact competitive based skill matchmaking is not the best for competitive players. Also, the meta is just spray and pray with an MP5. It caters too much to the below average players, the noobs, and that is why I believe it deserves a 7 out of 10. But this is due to the game just released. There's still room for improvement, updates such as that, because right now the newest map that just came out was Nuketown. And there's probably going to be much more to come.
Up next, we have Campaign. Campaign was phenomenal this year. It really hit it right on the mark for Cold War. There's so many cool features and things you can do in Campaign. You're underground, you're in the air, you're driving around. There's everything you can do. Campaign, I'm not really that big of a campaign player, but this campaign is so good. I've been playing it ever since I started the first mission. I've already finished it. It is amazing. It is hard to stop playing, and it's super convenient too, because the campaign only takes like 6 hours. There's a bunch of like side missions if you want to go the extra mile. There's side missions, there's alternatives, and there's like evidence and blueprints you can collect if you're an advanced player. Cold War campaign deserves a 9 out of 10 for sure. Cold War campaign is phenomenal. The only negatives about it is there's no co-op campaign, which they had in BO3 and I was a big fan of, as it promotes you to play with your friends on campaign, which is really fun to do. And that's really, also the weapons. I wish there was a wider variety of weapons, but that's about it. Campaign deserves a 9 out of 10. It is great. And finally, coming in at number 3, the third biggest game mode in Call of Duty Cold War. Call of Duty Zombies. Personally, I'm a huge Zombies fan. Zombies is the main reason I buy the game. I think Cold War Zombies is great this year. It reminds me of BO3's year with Shadows of Evil. This map reminds me a lot of Shadows. It's a great atmosphere. A lot of good things about it. But I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. There's a lot of reasons it's really good. For example, the Wonder Weapon, cool boss fight. I'm surprised they were able to merge craftables into Call of Duty Cold War without it feeling different. Like IW in World War II, when they merge like different stuff, the game just feels completely like it doesn't even feel like zombies. But Cold War this year, they merged the stuff together and it worked, which was astonishing. Also, they added score streaks, which were super unique. Plus specials. Well, specials were in the game during BO4, but it's a great map, great Easter egg, great everything. The only reason why it's an 8 out of 10 and not a 9 or a 10 is the fact that zombies have such high health in the later rounds, so late rounds feel like forever, especially if you have a meh gun. So if you're doing any type of challenge, zombies just keep gaining health to like around 40, and their health just goes so high. It's a big challenge, I'd say. The Megaton's really cool, and this map really gives me that Shadows of Evil vibe. I think they've got a lot of potential, and Zombies is worthy of an 8 out of 10. And they got support like this, very unique. Surprised they were able to merge all this stuff together and make it not feel weird. Campaign, 9 out of 10. Multiplayer, 7 out of 10. Warzone, not out yet. Zombies, 8 out of 10. With that logic, overall the game should be an 8 out of 10. But overall, I'm going to give the game a 9 out of 10. Due to the fact that Zombies would stock some points from the fact of its lack of perks, lack of weapons, stuff like that. Which I feel like as DLCs come out, there'll be more game modes, more DLCs, and I feel like Zombies could move up to 9 out of 10. Same with Multi. Multi for sure can evolve. The only problem with Multi is it's the players. Also, it's the guns. Like, you just use the MP5 and you're set, no matter how bad you are. But overall, I'm going to give Call of Duty Cold War a 9 out of 10. I think it's a great game with the campaign. This is by far one of the best campaigns I've ever played. Ever. The ending is astonishing. Different changes, your choices dictate the way you go. It is phenomenal. I definitely 100% recommend you doing the campaign. And even for beginners, it's really easy. You just do the main missions, and it'll take you 6 hours, which is not long, throughout the course of a week. That's 50 minutes a day, something like that. It's really not that bad. And then if you're one of those above overachievers, you can do side missions, evidence, fun stuff like that, redo it, go on a more challenging difficulty. There's a lot of stuff you can do. Multiplayer, the problem is the players kind of ruin it, but it's still great overall. Warzone didn't come out yet. I assume it's going to be like MW. It should be great. Call of Duty Cold War is a phenomenal game. And Zombies, 8 out of 10, well worth it. The Die Machine Wonder Weapon, amazing. Everything about Zombies, really good. And that's about all. Peace. Overall, Cold War earned a 9 out of 10. Well deserved. Recommend getting it for sure. Compared to the past two games, BO4 and MW, much better. BO3 was really good. I don't know about that, but the only reason why Cold War is getting put over MW is because Cold War has more game modes, obviously. So, Cold War, great game. 9 out of 10.